every single morning, Monday to Friday, 8:30, right before the market will open. And I hope you had a great night and a relaxing night. You enjoyed it and you have a great start into your day, wherever you are around this wonderful planet Earth. It's so beautiful that we can talk to each other wherever you are. This is the modern technique. It's really beautiful. It's so nice. And so we can learn from each other. I can share my knowledge with you. I can share my experience with you. So, and maybe you will find any little bit, benefit for your own trading. So we stream this show live on YouTube at the same time. On YouTube, you will find a button in the right corner. You can subscribe this channel. You can give us a like if you want. You can leave a comment below this video. All right, now in the chat, I can see Tobias, wonderful, good morning. Darom, good morning. And here on Zoom as well. Type in the chat box whatever is in your mind. If I will find time for that, then I can give you an answer in this live show. Okay, so let me share my screen with you so you can see it. Tina, wonderful, good morning. Nice to meet you here too. Kurt, Johan, good morning. Also, so let me just fix my technique here. Then I see everything. So Barry, Vladimir, Varun, good morning. Nice to meet you here on YouTube. Gründermethode Berlin. I guess you're sitting in Berlin. Good morning too. Kai, Remo, good morning. So Luis, Thomas, good morning. So what do we expect today? The upcoming events this morning or today, we have this afternoon, the advanced monthly sales for retail. And that's the numbers for it. Then the weekly report this afternoon, 2:30 German time, by the way. And in Canada, we expect at 2:32 at the wholesale trade. So that's everything for today, which means we can be focused on our trades. Darshan, wonderful, good morning from Bavaria. Great to see you here. Okay, so let's go. First of all, we have a very interesting webinar this afternoon beside of this morning briefing show. And we see this today at 3 o'clock German time, why stock traders use the VWAP in their day trading. That's the volume, volume indicator, and why stock traders use them. So if you are interested in such kind of indicators, it's a little bit similar to my market profile indicator. It's interesting. It's not exactly the same, of course not, but it's a very interesting point. So you should spend your time and join my colleague here this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Okay, if you have an Instagram account, then please follow Admirals, just only if you want. At Admirals Global, because we have a lot of content here. Our social media team on Admirals will almost every day, I guess, to give you a lot of very, very interesting content. Davide, wonderful good morning here on the show. So let's go to the charts, by the way. And we will start with the DAX. And I hope you can see what happens there during the last 2 days. And this is really, really interesting. So what happens there? So let me show you this. So we have a trend continuation. So again and again and again. So next trend arm, next correction. So next trend arm and the next correction. So count on yourself. How many trend arms do we have right now in DAX 10 minutes? How many trend arms do we have right now? So Let's see. Yeah, that's not really a trend continuation here. So maybe, yeah, here we go. Here we go. There is the trend continuation. So how many trend arms is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 trend arms. So in case you got your first entry and you know the first entry possibility was there. The stop loss below the last 0.3. So I'm quite sure that no one of you is still in this trade. Am I right? If someone is still in this trade, then type in the chat box, yes, I am. I'm quite sure no one is. So why is it? The answer is really simple. That's the human part. As unexperienced traders, we always judge the trade, the trend, the market, the product on the right side of the chart. And that's the problem. Now we have a look from right to the left side. We are looking from the present into the history. And there it's easy to judge the trend. So, yeah, oh, look at this one. What a beautiful trend. Oh, 10 trend arms. Oh my gosh. But the big challenge is that we are living here on the right side of the chart. Yeah. And the point is, Barry, if you are, I'm extremely proud of you, but it seems you are the only one. So, and this is our human problem. If we have a look in the past, it's so easy. And this is what all of the analysts are doing every morning. I have a look in a view in the back. And then I always can say, oh, look, there was my entry. Or maybe, look, I trailed my stop. But that's not true. The truth is we don't. Most of us, especially if you're beginners, we don't. Why is it? Yeah, we are sitting in front of the screen. We are living on the right side of the chart. And there we judge. Based on what? On facts? No. On human behavior and human judgments. Not on facts. Because the fact is that a trend continuation is basically always more probably than a trend break. And instead of trailing your stop loss 0.3, 0.3, 0.3, as long as the markets say now it's enough, we are in front of the screen and we are sitting there. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, it cannot be high. It cannot going higher. That's not possible. Yeah. And then we judge. And then I tell you what I did in my past. I checked the higher time frames. Where we are there. Oh my gosh, there is a resist. Oh no, I guess now I have to go out. Or maybe worse, I going in lower time frames and make my judgments there, although I start in 10 minutes or 5 minutes or wherever. So this is what we are doing. Therefore, most of us, we never ride the trend. Never, never, never. And if you look in the past, we say it's kind of annoying, right? It's really annoying. And then we ask, oh, how can that be? What's up with the market? The point is, it's this question of our subconsciousness. It's a question of our human behavior. as long as you don't make this experience to let the trade running and let the trend running, as long you have never this imagination in your mind. And this is a kind of human behavior. We cannot experience what we cannot imagine. The moment you cannot imagine something, you don't believe it. And as long as you intervene into your trades, every time you will make never this experience to have this feeling to let a winner run. At the end, as long as the market says, now it's over. Yeah. A bit like the oil rally that still persists. Of course, it's like the oil. Yeah, and it's like US dollar, Japanese yen, for example, all the Japanese yen pairs. No one is believing that. Everyone is pushing the button. Yeah, so now it's going down. Now it cannot go higher. The problem is that you cannot imagine this point. Yeah, this imagine. As long as you don't have this imagination in your mind, you will never make this experience. So where was my game changer? My game changer was years ago, almost 16 years ago, because my teacher forced me, he blackmailed me, by the way, yeah, to let the winners run. And I never forget this experience. It was US dollar, Japanese yen. And the trade were running for 6 damn months. 6 months. Can you imagine how often I died in that time with every correction? With every correction, but it was my best trade ever. Yes, and my teacher at that time blackmailed me because he said, the moment you intervene into this trade, I stop teaching and coaching you. And you know, my teacher is the best teacher ever until today. And that was really, really rough. And every time I was close to intervene into that trade, I remember his words, I will never teach you anymore. And when I struggled with my trade, I called him. And then he told me, think about it. What's more important? Lifeless red and green candles, or having me as your teacher with my own experience? So therefore, this trade ran for 6 months. And at the end, I had a profit of 2,172 pips. It was the best trade ever. And in that moment, I had this experience in my mind. At that moment, because I experienced it in life. So I watched it, which I watched myself. And at this moment, remember the pen, how karma is working and how your subconsciousness is working. The moment you watch yourself, you're planting this seed in your subconsciousness, and the next situation, which is similar to that, it ripens up and you can imagine it, what can happen. But as long as you consistently intervene into your trades, you will never make this experience. You can never make this experience. Up to the moment you sit on your hands and you accept the result of the market, of course, based on your plans. If you don't have the plan to trail the stop, to let the winners run, or to let the trend running, it's completely different. It's up to your plan. If it's your plan to just take the move, then it's fine. But the moment you say, no, in 10 minutes, yeah, just let the trade running, then you have to sit on your hands. So unfortunately, I cannot blackmail you. Unfortunately not. If I were you, my client, I will blackmail you and I will kick you in your ass, believe me, to make this experience. But this is the human behavior. The moment you intervene in your trade, You cannot make this experience by yourself. It makes no sense to look in the past and then to see, oh yes, that was a really beautiful trend. Yeah, but why I was not a part of it? Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, I miss this imagination. And as long as you consistently intervene into your trades, you will never make this experience. Look, no one was expecting that. No one was expecting that. Today, I don't care. I see it and say, oh, yeah, cool. Because I know it. This happens very, very often. Very, very often. But the problem is sitting in front of the screens. So where is the crucial point? Where is the crucial point? Money management. Your expectations. You're focused on money. And it's always the same. As long as you're focused on money, you are attached by emotions. As a consequence, you judge, you speculate, you interpret, you have your own opinion, you're looking at other guys, and you're not free. Freedom comes from money management. Maybe you should think about that. But this is the money you need to boost your accounts based on your plan, by the way. Okay. Okay. So your rule is not more than 4 trend arms for any entry. In your streams, you're talking about maximum 2, afterwards chances missed. Where do I get you wrong? Nothing. I say the rule number 2 says you can get into a trend at least or latest the 4th trend arm. But think about it. Where is the price really cheap? In a 2nd trend arm or in the 4th trend arm? Where is the price in general cheaper? 2nd or 4th? And therefore we have, of course, higher probability. Yeah, of course, Darshan. We have higher probabilities in the 2nd trend arm than in the 4th trend arm. It's logic. And if you the moment you start to think in logic, trading becomes successful. Okay, let's go to our running trades and possibly the focus trades. Oh, there is a trading idea, guys, in Euro USD. Please put it in your watch list. So we have a trend, move, then correction. There was not really a close. Then the big move yesterday. And therefore we had the correction. So there was the balance candle and I set a pending order on my way up to speculate on this breakup to the upper side. So this is what I'm doing in Euro USD. So index 40, yeah, there's a trend 2, just waiting for the correction. And then maybe I guess we will go back to the point of control. So just wait for the correction. The correction will come. Yeah, in crude oil, it's the same like Darshan said. Look at this one. Look at this one. That's the trend. And now let's count the trend arms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trend arms. No one was expecting that. No one. So why we were not a part of it? By the way, if it's the plan, if it was the plan to write the trend, it's differently. Yeah, it's up to your plan. Why is it? I can tell you. Because we are living on the right side of the chart. And you see this. Oh my gosh, it's going down. I have to go out right now. Or maybe you see this. Yeah, just a bit up and down. Oh my gosh, now it's going down. Now it's going down. Point of control is lower. Now it's going down. Yeah, or you see this at the point of high. No, it's over. Now it's over. The price cannot go higher. Now I have to go out. And the price is going up. And then maybe you see a divergence and you see this big falling prices. And then you say, no, now that's a guaranteed. Now it's over. Now I have to go out. No, why should I trail my stop loss? No, it's the 7th trend arm. Now I have to go out. And then you are out and then you say, oh, damn it. It's going up. But here, now we are deep in the green zone. Really deep. Now the point of control is so far away. Now the price must go down. And I saw it in the news. The price is too high. It hits the economy. And now I have to go out. Check the right side of the chart. Check it. Where is the price? It's going up. Do you know how many people, do you know how many traders are working against the trend? I can show you. Just give me a sec. I can show you. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Oh, here we go. I'll show you. Come on, here we go. So let's see oil. You see, 84% are working against the trend since, look, weeks, since weeks, 93, yeah, since weeks, most of traders are working against the price. That's not logically, guys. That's not logically. Okay. So Dow Jones. Yeah. As we said, you see, there was your chance. Great, right? Gosh, I love it. I really love it. So check it out. Move, correction, move, correction. Yeah. There was your balance candle here. And what point did we reach? Oh, point number 2. Yeah, we reached it again. So you see why I say second trend arm, don't miss it. Yes, of course, you can get in the 3rd trend arm and the 4th trend arm. But with every next trend arm, the probability is quietly sinking that you will see a next trend continuation. Therefore, the 2nd trend arm, you have the highest probability. Yeah. So what's about in gold? Yeah, same. We said yesterday for the rest of the week, we said, look, there is your chance, move, correction, move, correction. Yeah, I have a couple of balance candles. And finally, yeah, now here we go. There was the money in. There it was. Then British pound, US dollar. Exactly the same. Move, correction, move, correction. There was your balance candle. And finally, we saw the trend continuation. And here we go. And I'm quite sure that we reached a point of control. Yeah. So why do you choose to put order on point 2, but not lower at balance? Yeah. Very interesting question. That's my working style. There is no specific answer, just my decision. You can go into lower, or you can speculate on a trend or a breakout. That's just my working style. So what's about my running trades? And before we start with the running trades, let's open a poll of today. And Nastia, if you are ready for Rumble, thanks a lot. So my question is every Friday to, test your bid. Did you reach your own goals this week? Yes, I did. Finally. No, I did not. Or maybe I had no goals this week. So take your time to answer this question while we're going through the running trades. So first of all, the Ftse trade was a loser, because the price went up and broke our trend here. So the chance was there, second trend arm, but never 100% probability. Never. It was a clear trend. There was the balance candle there. You got in, and you see never 100%. Then DAX 40, I'm still in. Point of control, stop loss is above the last 0.3. You know, this is my trend. Move, correction, move, correction. So actually we haven't seen a trend continuation here right now. So, and as long as we don't see that, I can speculate finally on the trend continuation. Yeah. I can imagine that the price maybe will go up there, and there maybe we'll see if there are waiting a lot of sellers to push the price down again. Let's see. The same similar situation in Dow Jones. We have the same. That was my trend. Move, correction, move, correction. Not a trend continuation yet. So the strategy hasn't worked yet. So there was the balance candle, you know, so we get in, but actually his price is going up a bit. Yeah, and let's see. Stop loss is above the last 0.3. Let's see what will happen in the next days. I don't intervene because I know sometimes we have almost 100% correction, then the price is going down. Let's see. We have to wait. I don't intervene. So, and therefore, we had a trend in Euro Swiss franc. And in Euro Swiss franc, here we go. You see, I closed my trade because the price is not working for me. So I was speculating on this breakout. It happened, by the way, but without a close. The breakout happened, which means the strategy was working, but actually not with a close. So therefore, I cut immediately. This morning, I cut the trade in daily chart because the breakout was not working. It was there, but without a close. Therefore, I must realize, okay, there are not enough volume on the seller side. So I don't speculate. I can read the chart because I have an understanding of volume and price. So therefore, I cut small loss. And on the other hand, you see that it was my fault. I had told you, but here I can see, I can show you on my real account, on my private account, I have this trade open. So check it out. Here we go. Platinum, you see, it's working. Yeah. So just, you know, I trade in real. So, but sometimes I miss my entries here because too many. So, but I told you yesterday, I hope you had this trade. In case platinum is on your watch list, about your account size, and daily chart is your time frame. So because here we go, there was a small breakout, and here was the correction. Yeah, so we can see it in normal candles a little bit better. Yeah, and here it was. So move, the correction, and the move. You see with the close, sometimes it's good to have a look at normal candles. Therefore, normally I yesterday said, come on, let's make an entry or breakout here, the 0.2, and you see it happened. So now it's time to go out. So just the breakout, take the money and go away in case you did it. Yeah, in case you did it. So, and we have still on my list the share of host hotels. And here we go. That's still the trend. And just waiting, the price is going up. Move, correction, move, correction. So actually, I'm waiting a bit, if you can see this, because I'm speculating on this trend continuation. And therefore, the price must go up. And therefore, I have my pending order a little bit higher because I don't know what's happened exactly at the point of control. Maybe, yeah, I reduce the probabilities, I reduce the risk a little bit because I'm working against the point of control as a resist at the moment. So if the trend will continue, then they must pick my order up in the order book. So they don't leave me behind, of course not. So that's still the chances. Other chances are actually not there because we have enough running trades. By the way, just have a look at the Bitcoin. It's also really interesting. Look at this one. Again, next correction. And now we see this morning the next trend continuation. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So let's see. There was the entry. There was an entry. So let the winners run. This is what we can do really with your trading. So guys, my question was, did you reach your own goals this week? So we had 46% that said, yes, I did finally. And I could see it on Summer's talking, yes. I'm really proud of you. If you reach, put a note, take a note in your diary and celebrate it this weekend. Be happy that you reached your goal. And this is a kind of motivation. Now you have planted seeds in your mind that you have this experience. And this is really cool. And this should be the motivation that you do it next week again. So if you say, no, I did not, then you have to think about why is it? Why is it? And you should write it in your diary too. Why was it that you did not reach your goal? And I guess it's a lack of understanding. Maybe it's you missed to draw the trend properly, or maybe you have a problem with time management. Whatever it is, it's up to you. Yeah, Remo, I reached half of it. Cool stuff, really cool stuff. You are on track. Now take the emotion, and next week you get it all. Yeah. The winner takes it all. Yeah, you know, ABBA, the winner takes it all. But be happy about that and celebrate it with your friends this weekend, that you were strong enough to take half of this. But be honest to yourself and think about it. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. Every week you didn't reach your goal is a wasted week. And you know, our lifetime is very, very restricted. Yeah, we cannot know when our life is over. So how many weeks you want to miss to reach your goal? How long do you think you can live? Think about it. Think about it. It's very, very important. Yeah. And if you say, okay, we have 12%, I had no goals this week, you need goals. And you don't have a goal, you will never reach anything in your trading. Never, never, ever. So this is what you should think about over the weekend. Let me say thank you. Thank you to be a part of this show. I wish you a wonderful weekend, and I hope we see each other next week. Nastia, thanks for support this week, and have a nice weekend too. And thanks all of you. I hope we see each other in another place, Trader's Yard, or maybe next week again. Don't forget to watch the show on YouTube, subscribe the channel, leave a comment, give us a like. And if you want, watch the show this afternoon from my lovely colleagues. Have a nice weekend. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you on Monday.